Hey, warriors. So I have been asked this question quite a few times now, and that's who am I channeling? And I'm going to be real with you, I do get the question. I really do. But I'm not going to answer it the way you probably expect me to. Okay? Um, because the moment, let me just say this. What people are really saying when they ask who are you channeling, what they're really asking is where is this coming from and can I trust it? And that is completely valid. All right? But here's my answer. I don't give you names, and that is completely intentional on my part. Okay? Because the moment that you attach a name to a message, people stop listening in the same way. For instance, if I said that I am channeling Jesus Christ, some people would immediately accept everything and anything that I said without question, okay? And others would shut it down instantly. And it wouldn't have anything to do with the message itself, but because of what the name means to you. You understand? Um, and I'm not interested in creating that type of divide, for one. Okay? Okay, so now this is my personal perspective. I don't believe that truth should depend on a title, a being, or a hierarchy. Because the second that we start thinking this is true because it came from this source or that source, we stop checking in with ourselves. Okay? And I have that's not what I want to promote either. Okay? Also, for me, channeling isn't about giving your authority away. And I'm not saying that it is for other people, okay? But at the end of the day, I am the one who is responsible for the message. I am the one putting it out. You know, and I don't believe that the label should change the experience, I guess. Okay? Um, and I don't want you here, okay? Also, I don't want you here because of who I am channeling. You understand? There's a lot of reasons why I want you here. That is not one of them. I want you here because you did check in with yourself while you are listening to my message and you felt the truth coming from me. You understand? I want you here because something I said resonates with you. I want you here because something I said makes you think. I also want you here because something I said made you feel you thought was worth exploring, something that I said, I guess. Um I want you here also because you want the same thing I want, which is a better future for all of creation. I also want you here because you know what I know. And you know that that future can become a reality as long as we all do it together. Right? Okay. So, I guess let me ask you, do you feel like a message needs a name behind it for it to be valid? Or do you think that truth stands on its own? No label needed. Also, I want to know too, um, if you have ever had an experience that you could call channeling, how you understand it. Do you know what I mean? What does it mean to you? You understand? I don't know. I'd really like to know your guys' perspective on that. I love you.